scientist for Invoke.
And take back what's yours. Make the most of your season during the Kia Season of New Traditions sales event. Gift yourself some savings and visit your local Kia dealer today. Look out for these stickers to find great deals on vehicles backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty, so you can start new traditions for years to come. Get 1.9% APR for up to 60 months, plus $1,000 retail bonus cash on specially tagged 2025 Sportage and Sorrento vehicles.
Win our Disney Treasure Cruise Ship Getaway. Round-trip airfare to Orlando, a stay at a Walt Disney Resort hotel, and a 7-night cruise aboard the all-new Disney Treasure tomorrow.
Now at 7, FBI agents search the home of the L.A. Deputy Mayor of Public Safety over allegations he's behind a bomb threat made against City Hall. The latest.
Days before Christmas, the Teamsters set to launch the largest strike against Amazon in American history. The SoCal warehouses that will be impacted.
And the search for a possible serial arsonist is on in the San Fernando Valley after cars and buildings are set ablaze. Now on the news at 7. Good evening, I'm Micah Ullman.
And I'm Cher Calvin. LA's deputy mayor in charge of overseeing public safety is suspected of being behind a bomb threat made against City Hall.
KTLA's Mary Beth McDade is live in Pasadena outside the home of Brian Williams with the troubling allegation tonight. Mary Beth.
Yeah, Mike and Chair, LA Mayor Karen Bass's office says that Brian Williams is being placed on administrative leave immediately. They say that the mayor is taking this very seriously. The LA Deputy Mayor of Public Safety, Brian Williams, is accused of calling a bomb threat earlier this year against LA City Hall. The FBI conducted a search yesterday of his Pasadena home, according to Mayor Karen Bass's office. When the threat was reported, the LAPD investigated and determined there was no immediate danger. The LAPD says once they identified Williams as the likely source of the threat, they referred the case to the FBI. Williams's neighbors are shocked by the allegations.
I'm shocked. We've been a longtime neighbor. He's been a great neighbor and friend, and everybody loves and likes him. And it's just not fitting with the guy that we've known for all these years.
He's a good neighbor, so I'm surprised and disappointed, and I hope things work out well for him and his family. I mean, sometimes people are accused falsely of things, so hopefully everything turns out well.
As Deputy Mayor of Public Safety, Williams oversees the LAPD, the LAFD, LA Airport Police, LA Port Police, and the Emergency Management Department. He has also served on the LA County Sheriff's Civilian Oversight Committee, Deputy Mayor under Mayor James Hahn, and as an Assistant City Attorney. And no one here at Williams' Pasadena home is answering the door tonight, and he has not returned any of our calls for comment. The FBI is not commenting either. For now, reporting live here in Pasadena, Mary Beth McDade. We'll send it back to you guys in this studio.
All right, Mary Beth, thank you. After authorizing a strike yesterday, the Teamsters Union is set to launch the largest ever strike against Amazon. Beginning tomorrow at 3 a.m. local time, the nationwide action will impact 3 SoCal warehouses in Industry, Palmdale, and Victorville. It comes after the union says the $2 trillion company allegedly refused to recognize the union and negotiate a contract before a December 15th deadline. No comment yet from Amazon.
At least a dozen people were injured in South El Monte this morning when a Metro bus slammed into a parked flatbed truck carrying lumber. The collision happened just after 6 a.m. According to Metro, the bus was operated by a contractor, Southland Transit. 7 people, including the bus driver, were taken to the hospital. Their conditions are unknown.
20-year-old Amir Lowe has pleaded not guilty to murder stemming from the October stabbing death of his 60-year-old father, famed photojournalist Christian Lowe. The younger Lowe is charged with 1 count of murder with an allegation that he used a knife after the elder Lowe was found near Stoddard Canyon Falls near Mount Baldy. Amir has remained behind bars since his arrest. He is due back in court on February 13th.
A lawyer representing 24 relatives of Eric and Lyle Menendez is calling out Nathan Hochman, saying the new LA County District Attorney is politicizing the case. In a letter obtained by TMZ, Brian Friedman said Hochman was only meeting with the lawyer for one family member, Milton Anderson, the brother of Kitty Menendez, who is against the brother's release. All this as Hochman told NBC this week that he will handle the resentencing of Eric and Lyle separately, saying the brothers are not a, quote, package deal. Hearings on the brothers' resentencing recommendations are set for late January.
Now to the search for a suspected arsonist after a string of suspicious fires that torched several cars and structures in the San Fernando Valley. KTLA's Alina Abovian reports from Sherman Oaks.
4 fires in the span of a few hours, just a few miles apart, could be the work of a serial arsonist targeting this area of the San Fernando Valley.
I was just falling asleep. My son lives in the building next to us, and he came running in screaming, "Dad, your apartment building's on fire."
4 vehicles in the carport burned and the back of the building.
Let's go, everybody out!
Residents believe, based on Ring video footage, you can see here someone sneaking into the garage and setting a fire on purpose.
Whatever it was, the bomb or igniting device, and then lighting it, and you can see that on the video, and all of a sudden the whole back just exploded.
The second blaze was reported about an hour later, less than a mile away. A trailer parked in the delivery dock of a World Market store was set on fire. Then, half a mile from that, around 1 in the morning on Columbus Avenue, a garage behind a home went up in flames. Another close call last night around 9 o'clock, a fire on the side of the 405 freeway near Burbank. Given the proximity, timing, and nature of these fires, arson investigators are now trying to determine if it's all related and who is behind it. LAFD is still investigating, but so far no information regarding a potential suspect. In Sherman Oaks, I'm Lena Bovian, KTLA 5 News.
Meanwhile, containment is complete in the destructive Franklin fire in Malibu. A Santa Ana wind event had raised concerns of flare-ups or new wildfires, but that red flag warning came to an earlier than expected end this afternoon. The fire covered 4,000 acres and destroyed 20 structures.
Police are searching for a suspect who stabbed a man in the back on a Universal City Metro station platform. It happened just before 10 o'clock Tuesday night. Police say the suspect, a possible transient believed to be between 40 and 50 years old, stabbed the victim before leaving the scene pushing a shopping cart. The 34-year-old victim was taken to a local hospital, his condition unknown.
Big changes coming to the Daily Trojan, the student-run newspaper at USC. Starting next year, paper staff will no longer be paid, and the printing schedule will be reduced from 5 days a week to just 3. The paper's managing team say that they were blindsided by and objected to the cuts, which are due to a large deficit within student publications and other cuts across the university.
The LA County Board of Supervisors has called for an ordinance aimed at helping pet owners keep animals in rent-stabilized units, as ownership restrictions are leading to rising rates of people surrendering pets to shelters. In approving the motion, the board has given the Department of Animal Care and Control 180 days to draft a pet-friendly housing ordinance, which would include a cap on pet rent, the elimination of weight restrictions, and allow landlords to require a so-called pet resume detailing the animal's history.
An LA sheriff's deputy has agreed to plead guilty to a federal civil rights violation for using excessive force during an arrest of a transgender man last February. Video shows 36-year-old Joseph Benza holding down Emmett Brock.